Alright, today is front suspension swap day. Front suspension swap day. So here we are. I got the lower control arm off already. In order to do coilovers, I gotta remove the monoleaf that the Corvettes came with. So I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna remove this. And then I'm going to remove this sway bar. And I'm going to try to fit my ride check. Looks a little different, but we're going to see in a minute. I also have some bump steer outer control arms, or outer tie rods, I'm sorry. So I have to install that. And then I'm going to clean, because it's dirty and caked up, and I don't want that going back together with my new stuff. That's just nasty. So that's what I'm on now. I already got the lower off, like I said. I want to get this upper off. Make sure I put the shims back in place where they go, and then I'm going to install excuse me, lower control arms for the 92, 96, or 91, 96. So I'm going to install those. It has new ball joints. There's my coilovers. I'm going to install those. And here's my upper adjustables. And I'm going to install those. So I may get everything done today. At least on one side. Because today is church. And I got to get to church. So yeah, there you have it. Cleaned up everything. This is nice and clean. Nice and clean. So I'm going to get to installing. Clean that coilover off. It's really dirty. Nasty. Ugly. Can't put that back together like that. So there you have it. Cut y'all back on when I get to that point. Alright. Man, I forgot to turn y'all back on. So I got the driver's side all done, y'all. And I forgot to turn the camera back on. But the driver's side is done. Driver's side is back together. All parts are on. 92 lowers. Adjustable. SPC uppers. New ball joints. Coilovers. I haven't done the sway bar yet, but I'm going to get to that later. And also I have to get to the brakes. So for right now, that's the factory 84 caliper. And on the car, I have the Brembos from the 2015 Camaro, which I need to do a little bit of work to for clearance. But one thing I had to do in order to fit the coilovers was I had to notch out this support here where you bolt the shock to. When I bought these shocks for my 92, in the instructions they told me to do this, so I did it to this car too, and it worked out. So what I'm gonna do is go back and just weld these tangs back together that I sliced out. I'm just gonna go weld them back together, and put the strength back into that tower. But it's supposedly not caused any structural instability or anything like that. If it does, well, their instructions told you to do it, so I would definitely try to hold them accountable. So there we have it. So on the passenger side, I have everything off. Uppers are off. Lower is off. The monoleaf leaf spring is removed. Well, I cut it. I'm going to remove it later. It's easier to do it like that. I'll remove it later. Now it's just the center section comes out. I don't have to take wheels off. I don't have to drop suspension or anything like that. So I'll take that off later. I do have to change out this outer tie rods, or inner tie rod. I have another one. These are my bare bump stop tie rod ends. They're originally for a C5, but they do work on this car too. What else did I do to it? Yeah, so like I said, I got to figure out what I'm going to do for brakes. I don't know if I'm going to use the factory C4 brake, or if I'm going to use the Brembos that I used on my other car. I'll get to that point when I get to that point. I do need to do the sway bar, so I'll be doing that later also. And yeah, so that's that. So once I do it on this side, I'll get the video of the lower on, what I had to do in order to get the lower on, upper, what I needed to do to make the upper work. Yeah, then I'll turn that back on once I get that all situated.